Today on DIY Around the Home, we'll be looking at how we installed string lights on our patio in our backyard. From day one of moving into our home, I imagined what it might look like if we installed patio lights in our backyard. A short time after, we came across a great deal on a set of string lights at Costco. While the set we purchased is no longer available at Costco, you can now find an updated LED version. For this project, we had two main goals. One was to have a clean installation, no extension cords or any silly, unprofessional looking work. And then number two, we wanted to protect the lights from the rain and the sun, which is really brutal here in Arizona. We knew we only needed one box of string lights as we had measured the space in the backyard and found that the distance was about 42 feet roughly. The box from Costco has 48 feet worth of lights, so we were in good shape in that regard. Next, we took some graph paper and did a little mock-up of what the string lights might look like in relation to the pillars, the three pillars on the front. Ultimately, I didn't want to have any lights that were blocked by the pillars, as I wanted the lights to look good from underneath the patio, but also from outside of the patio. Next, we needed to find out how we were going to power the lights. There's an outlet on the outside of the house that we could tap into, but that would be ugly using an extension cord to connect the light strip. So ultimately, we decided to use the ceiling fan, the light portion of the ceiling fan, to be able to control the string lights. And this was done by using a wall switch on the inside of the home. So our final plan was to put a power outlet in the back corner on the left bottom portion of this image. So that would tie into the ceiling fan, but then allow the string light to start in that location, plug in, and then run around the outside. Now, because it is 48 feet, you'll see on the far right side of this image, we did expect to have about 2, maybe 3 lights that were actually not, that were going to be extra, and so we decided to remove the bulbs on those. With our plan of using the ceiling fan for the power and tucking the outlet box on the other end of this black squiggly line, we knew that we needed to look into the space up above to see what was going to block us as we tried to route the Romex from one location to the other. And so we cut a big hole in the ceiling to be able to put our cell phone up above and into the space to be able to record and view what was going to be the obstacles in our path. With plenty of space in the patio trusses, we knew we'd be able to run it through, so we made a series of holes in the drywall to be able to go ahead and start routing the Romex. Next, we tied in the electrical to the existing fan and then added the outlet in the back corner. After testing the outlet and the switch, we knew that we were ready to go ahead and install the lights. We started by plugging in the cord and then in the first location where the light was, making a mark on the stucco where we needed to drill. Next, we got a drill bit a little bit thinner than the hooks we ended up using from Home Depot and proceeded to drill little holes in the stucco at each mark. From there, we would go ahead and screw in each of these until it reached to the very top. Thankfully, they held pretty well and were very strong. We didn't need to have any reinforcing metal cording like sometimes string lights will require or ask. So all we had to do at this point was rinse and repeat the process all the way until the very end, where, as you can see here, we had a little bit excess, so we removed the lights and laid it on the top of the window. Here's the first shot of the lights installed at night. Overall, we're really pleased with how they turned out, but the work wasn't done yet. We still had holes that needed to be patched, so we proceeded to patch and repaint over the locations where we had to patch. Fast forward to 2019, and we can say we've been really pleased with this set. There's been some yellowing and browning of the actual glass of each bulb, and it's definitely been through quite a bit of rainstorms, but we've never had any particular issues. We've actually haven't even had a bulb burn out yet, and the set came with, I think, 12 extras. If you don't have a Costco membership and you'd like to purchase these same lights on Amazon, check out the description below the video where I'll put a link. If you've enjoyed this video, you may be interested in subscribing to our channel, DIY Around the Home, where we share videos on do-it-yourself fixes, appliance installation, car repairs, smart home technology, and just any other thing that happens around the home. Thanks.